Good evening. My name is Nelly Sanchez, and my presentation is called A Cautionary Tale based on Wall-E. A little backstory. I myself had never fully seen Wall-E until I chose to do this project because I felt like it was a good film that wasn't so dark but taught us some things as well. Wall-E was released in 2008 by Andrew Stanton. It is best known as an animated kids film. Wall-E is about a small waste collector robot who is the only one left of its kind on Earth. It is revealed that Earth has been covered in trash and everyone has evacuated, but Wall-E and similar robots were sent to clean up the Earth. After many years, Wall-E had seemed to develop emotion and yearns to have love. One day, as he cleans, there is a spaceship that has sent Eve, another robot sent to find proof that the world can be habitable again. Wall-E falls in love with Eve and decides to show her a plant he had discovered. This in turn shuts down Eve until she is collected and taken to outer space, where we see that humans have gotten fat and rely on machines for simple functions. The captain figures out that they can go back to Earth, but they discover the plant had been stolen. Wall-E goes on a mission to bring back the plant with the help of other machines and humans. They are able to place the plant in a container that sets the ship back to Earth, where everyone plants it together and shows us a new beginning. I believe Wall-E contained a lot of aspects to sci-fi films. It had a post-apocalyptic future where the Earth had become deserted because of waste. There is AI with emotions and are more human-like than machine. It includes outer space and spaceships. All of these elements are very possible, especially in the sci-fi realm. When it comes to concepts, Wall-E presents very important ones. It shows us metaphors with the plant signaling a new beginning for everyone. There are various religious metaphors that can be seen throughout. The plant represents a fresh start for the people in that universe since no life had existed before, just like the olive branch from the story of Noah's Ark. A dove was sent to bring back proof that the world was no longer covered in water. The main one would be seen as Wall-E being a male and discovering this plant just like Adam was the first human on Earth and lived in the Garden of Eden. Eve, named similarly after the first woman, Eva, is also seen as bringing a different world. There are simple allegories in the movie, such as letting us know that we need to take better care of our planet before we let it get as bad as in Wall-E. Wall-E shows us that there is more to life than being dependent on technology, and that by helping each other out, we can make a difference in this world. One of the big ideologies in the movie was related to capitalism. Throughout the movie, there is a big corporation called By and Large who not only produced everything the humans consume, but also was the cause of the destruction. There is a point where Wall-E makes you question whether humans have free will when we can see that we are easily influenced by a big corporation, which makes us want to buy new things and allow capitalism to rule over us. Instead of having a real democracy, we have a fake one. Now I will let you guys see a little video about everyone trying to save the planet. When it comes to gender and the roles, Wall-E tends to follow a similar dynamic of many others. There are clear genders even for machines. We know Wall-E is male and Eve is female. We know that Wall-E is seen as the savior while Eve is more of a love interest that allows the savior to save the world even though this was her mission to begin with. This in turn leads me to believe the sexuality in the film was heteronormative because as you see by my pictures, we have Wall-E and Eve together, a male and a female, then we have Mary and John also as love interest. When it comes to race, there wasn't much distinction but that humans were one race while technology was seen as another. Technology in the movie were human-like with emotions but had a savior complex, which we see when they assist humans in everything but are the main ones allowing the plot to move along. Whether they are helping or creating the problem, they are the main characters. Humans, on the other hand, are seen as the ones who need saving. Thinking about the class system in this movie was a hard part because everyone seemed to have everything and they all had the same things. After reading the article about the middle class, I settled that they were all middle class in Marxism. They had enough to be able to afford anything they wanted but didn't seem to be really rich either. They were just in the middle, but I also said Marxism because we can see that everyone is learning the same things now and no one owns more than the others, letting me know that because of capitalism they could have all leaned toward communism. When it came to the presence of AI, just like humans, there was the good and bad. We had Wall-E and Eve who were good while the robot Otto was bad even though he was doing what he was programmed to do. This in turn shows us that humans were depending on these machines because the machines were made to be good. Otto could be seen as bad because he tried to stop them from going to Earth, but he only stopped them because after so many years people believed Earth was never going to be habitable again, so he was trying to protect the humans. When I thought about the impact of Wall-E in a bigger sense, I could see that it was teaching us about consumerism and telling us to make sure we do not end up letting that control us. It tells us how technology may turn on us, but it also has the ability to do good. And lastly, it tells us to take care of the earth, but also be good to each other because at the end we can fix the world if we all do our part. And this is my bibliography from websites that helped me with my project. Thank you guys for listening.